I'm Brooke Bayuga, and today I'll be making an unoccupied bed. So before I even come in, I'm going to look on the ground and see if there's any spills or anything I need to be aware of. And I'm going to go ahead and perform hand hygiene. So use hand sanitizer and put on a pair of clean gloves because I'm going to be dealing with dirty linen. So if this were a bed that could be raised properly, I would raise this bed to a good working height and lower all the handrails, but this bed does not do that. So I'm going to go ahead and realize that this blanket is not visibly soiled. So I'm going to fold it back up to be used later when I'm making the new bed. So I'm going to fold it up and put it off to the side on a chair to be used later. Okay, next I'm going to go over here to the pillowcase and I'm going to grab the pillow and remove the dirty pillowcase and leave it with the dirty linen, and I'm going to put this pillow with the blanket to be used later as well. So now that I have back here to the dirty linen, I'm going to roll it all away from my uniform, and I'm going to pass you and finish rolling all of this up. And now that I have all of the dirty linen rolled up, I'm going to take it and put it into the dirty hamper. And if this bed were need to be wiped down, this is when I would go ahead and wipe down this bed, but this doesn't need to be done. So now I'm going to go over here and change my dirty gloves, practice hand hygiene again, and put on a new pair of gloves so I can go ahead and start making the new bed. So I have all my sheets played out in the order they're supposed to. So first I'm going to start with my fitted sheet. I'm going to be careful to make half of the bed at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and spread out this sheet and go ahead and do that. Well, that's not the right way, I don't think. That is correct. Let's try that again. Okay, that's better. So now that I have about half of this bed made, I'm going to go ahead and put down our waterproof pad. Okay, this is the short end, I think. We're going to try that again for a third time. Okay, that's right. That's actually right. So now that we have this part made, halfway, I'm going to take the waterproof pad and make it halfway as well. And I'm going to go ahead and go around the bed, finish making the bed on this side. I'm making sure that the sheets are seamed down and wrinkle-free. Right now, wrinkle-free. More so than seamed down. Now I'm going to finish with the waterproof pad. Go ahead and finish that up. Okay, now I'm going to take this top sheet and I'm going to go ahead and spread it out, making sure this is also seamed down. And I'm going to leave some length at the bottom here. Okay, gonna make sure the sides are even. Okay, so So now I'm going to return back to our blanket that we are going to reuse. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and spread this out as well. Okay, and I'm only going to do the mitered corner on this side, so I'm going to put some length over here because this blanket is not quite long enough for both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and just get this ready for that. So before I do that though, I'm going to go ahead and tuck in all this stuff at the bottom. I'm going to grab both the blanket and the top sheet and make a triangle with it and bring it to the top of the bed. Fold this. I would tuck this under. As you can see, there's not much to be tucked under, but I would leave that as a mitered corner. Now I'm going to go ahead and cuff this top of the bed. And now I'm going to go ahead and make the pillow for the bed. So to make the pillow, I'm going to take the pillowcase, reach my hand in the middle of it, turn it inside out, put my hand back in the middle of it, and then grab the pillow and roll this up. And flatten it out. Okay, now that we have the pillow made and our bed made, I'm going to go ahead and lower the bed back down to an appropriate height, the lowest position, and put the handrails back up. And now I would go ahead and perform hand hygiene again, take off my old gloves, and that's how you make a bed.